welcome you to this ring exchange program. Today at noon, Joelle and John were married in the Toronto, Ontario Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now be pleased to have another musical number by Jennifer Robison, and then she will be followed by Mr. and Mrs. John Staley as they exchange rings for the first time.
Lost and drifting when the clouds are lifting. summer, I realized that I'd fallen in love with you. I don't know exactly when it happened, but I do know why it happened. It was because you're the most wonderful, you're the most generous and sincere and kind person I've ever met. I knew then that it would be hard to spend 4 months apart from you. And it was, and I thought I'd never have to do that again. I love you, John.
Joelle, this is a day that I've anticipated for much of my life. It wasn't until we became engaged that I realized that I truly would be marrying an angel, the girl of my dreams. Thank you for being you. Thank you for choosing me. I love you.
It's very interesting growing up with John. He has a lot of good qualities, and I enjoy being his little brother and beating up on me and stuff. But the main characteristic I learned at an early age that he had was honesty. And I'll tell you why. Let's see, I think I was about 7, he was 9, and he was getting ready to go to a Cub Scout pack meeting. He had his blue uniform. I mean, he was all decked out. And anyway, it was early in the day. We had come for this pack meeting, and my parents were gone somewhere. I don't know where they were. We found this box of rotten apples sitting out in the field. I mean, I don't know why they were there, but we were pretty poor. So there's this free highway that goes by our house. We had this big idea, chuck apples with their cars going by. I don't know whose idea it was, I'm probably lying, but anyway, I was pretty young, so I didn't get the concept that you have to kind of lead the car, you know, when you have to throw it before the car gets there. Down. But John, he's a little better than me. And, you know, he was almost hitting him, but he didn't quite hit him either. So John thinks we'd have better luck. There's a hill across our house. John thinks we'd have better luck if we get up on this hill. So we go up on this hill, you know, load a bunch of apples in our shirts. Anyway, this guy starts coming, screaming probably 60 miles an hour. John just throws this perfect strike. I mean, it could not have been any more perfect. And just apple all over this guy's windshield. I mean, and this guy slams on his brakes, gets out of his car. This guy's got tattoos all over his arms. He's got a white t-shirt, he's got a cigarette rolled up. I was so scared. I'm like, John, let's go, you know, there's a bunch of trees, you know, you can hide, you'll never find us. So anyway, the guy goes down to our house, knocks on the door. You know, he's probably gonna try to get our parents, and we were gonna get it, you know, and my parents were home. So the guy sits there for a while. Me and John are still in the hills hiding. And he sits there on our doorstep for a while, and he must have got tired of waiting. Starts getting back, go in his car. John starts going downhill. I'm like, John, what are you doing? This guy's gonna kill us. And but he goes down there and catches the guy before he gets in his car, and admits he did it, and confessed, and I was pretty impressed by that. I took a lot of cuts. Anyway, that just testifies to his honesty. But anyway, I haven't been able to get to know Joelle all that much, but she seems like a very nice person, and I'll be looking forward to meeting her in the future as a sister-in-law. And I wish them all the happiness in the world.
Kevin's story reminded me of a story I had an experience with John our freshman year in college, and it made me think, John is still the same guy. A little bit different, but he's still doing the same things. Our freshman year, we were kind of bored. We got a little bit of random bugs just a night about midnight, and we take paintballs. Get our slingshots and head up to the canyon where all the couples would park in their car and make out, look at the lights. Well, there's our goal to go around and kind of hit cars, have a little fun with it. So we hit this car, and we pick out the smallest car we could find, and we all start around it. We're thinking this will be pretty fun. Well, 5 big drunk guys get out. And I'm kind of sitting there like I have no idea what to do. In the situation before with the apples, John, he decided to take charge. But John, instead of coming out and saying he did it, John quickly pointed out that, the paint's removable, and he started calling me by name and our other friends by name, and dictating to us to watch the car for the guys while he stood back and observed. So I do feel that Joelle's going to be pretty safe with John because, they experienced a lot of things together. I was a little bit nervous, seeing John go. Not nervous, a little bit sad as well. I was kind of wondering just what he's all getting into. But as we got back out here, I realized that John is really a lucky man. He's getting into a great family. They're taking care of him. Everything was completely planned out for him. We arrived, we knew exactly what was going to go on, and now I'm about to send John off onto his honeymoon all alone, and everything's been so planned out for him. Now he's going to be on his own. I decided, got together with a few other people, and we made an agenda for the honeymoon tonight, John, so I'll pass this on to you so things still can run smooth.
We have three boys in the family, and their names don't all start with J, but they all end with N. I don't know what the significance of that is. But Joelle is a person that as soon as I met her, I knew that I was impressed, and I know that the other members of our family who Jean and I have discussed tonight, it's too bad that some more of them, like my mother and her parents, couldn't be here to be witness to this beautiful event. But I can tell you that I was impressed with Joelle, and I was certain that she would be good for John, and they would be good for each other. And I know that I welcome her into our family, and next week they're going to come out to Nampa, Idaho, and visit all those people out there, and they will welcome Joelle with open arms. And we're happy to have her in our family too. Thank you.
Dear Joelle, or should I say Mrs. Staley, I'm sorry that I cannot be there to share such an important day with you, but don't feel left out considering the trouble you have all gone to keep me up to date. It seems as though every other day I receive a phone call about you from someone who is leaving for Canada or just coming back. I want you first of all to know that I approve. John will be a worthy, eternal companion for my big sister. I want to thank you for being such a loving sister and a good friend. I wish you the best of luck in the future. Love, Justin.
Well, I'm here tonight for the college years, I guess. And I guess I was right there from the beginning of their little romance. But tonight when they got out of the temple, John came up to me and said, well, I finally got her from you, Kristen. And I got the Snack Master, too. We had a little, she likes to watch infomercials, don't ask me why, but she likes to watch about Snack Masters and hair extensions, and she'll watch them over and over, and it's a little... Anyway, so she found the Snack Master and got that as a present, but I really kind of liked it, and John decided he was going to take it away from me.
I just want to say that this day has been everything that I ever thought it would be and more. And Joelle and I both been very humbled by the support that we felt from each of you. And this has been the greatest day of my life, and I'm sure hers. And we were talking about driving over here, how there's just no way we could ever repay you for how you made us feel. And I just want to express my love to the Robison family for supporting me and accepting me as a son-in-law. And I'm sure that they've seen some faults, and they've just looked right past them. And I appreciate that. Each and every one of you, thanks again for everything.
I want to add my appreciation to everybody who's come here. It means a lot to me that you could all make it. I want to tell the Staley family that I'm excited to be a new member of that family. They're wonderful people. And I want to thank my family, the Robisons, for all the work that they put into making my reception wonderful and everything that I wanted it to be. And my grandmas and all of my relatives that are here. And there's something else I was going to say. And that's all.
In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun.
When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart.
Oh, let me give my heart.
And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too,
I feel that way too.
is when I'll fall in love with you. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love.
Oh, I'll never, never fall in love. In a restless world
Like this is
love is